Alright guys, welcome back to a new video, new live stream of me playing NBA 2K14. I decided to start a new career and start over again because there's some stuff I wasn't really happy about my career, and I got it perfect now, and we actually got drafted to Shohoku, which is basically the main team for the Slam Dunk anime. And this is the roster that we're gonna be rocking with. So this is us, of course, and then we got Rakawa, Kagi, Mitsu, Sugiri, Hanamichi, Miyagi. So it'll be pretty cool. But yeah, I actually started to play until I actually got the starting position, which I got it after 5 games, of course. You always get it.
All right, fellas, let's play team ball out there tonight and get this win.
Also made my character shorter too, and I changed some of the dribbling mods in the game.
Always enlightening to listen to the pregame huddle, huh? Welcome everyone, let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And joining us a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this run from Black Hole?
Well, he's as smart as they come defensively. No matter who he's guarding, he knows what their strengths are, what their weaknesses are, and he forces them to do things that they don't see in the game.
And, you know, he's also a tough finisher, Steve. There's very little a defender can do if he gets to within arm's length of the basket.
Last outing for Minnesota, the loss to the Golden State Warriors.
And, you know, coming down the stretch in that game, they didn't have all the guys they would have liked on the floor because of the foul trouble they were in.
And as a result, Steve, they had to back down a little bit so they wouldn't get themselves into even more foul trouble.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Hey, you really can't say the Mavericks were a bad team last year. They were just a little below par compared to what we've been accustomed to. They just were not nearly as deadly offensively, and that's always a recipe for struggles in the West.
Black Hole is in the starting roster for the first time.
You know, it's all gone according to plan for him so far. He's a first-round pick. He makes an immediate impact in the NBA, and now here he is in the starting lineup.
Steve, we're not surprised. We knew this was coming. No question he's one of their 5 best players already. He had to get a spot in that starting lineup.
With the lead pass. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Nice tip in. He just seems to have a sense of where the ball's going to end up.
Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with head coach Rick Adelman. And Doris, what do you have to say?
Kevin, he said basically rebounding is as much about energy and effort, and getting to the offensive glass is exactly what he hopes to see. They've already proven to be a great offensive rebounding team, and he'd like to see that reputation grow just a little bit more today, gentlemen.
Thanks for that, Doris. Rebounding certainly the kids off the ball.
You know that, and we've seen so many games, big games, won and lost on the backboard. You have to rebound both boards.
And for the Mavs against the rest of the West, you were just talking about, Clark, they went 24 and 28 against the rest of the conference. And while that is all right, Steve, it's not going to get you into the playoffs.
Not with the depth of this conference, Kevin. And I think you have to be at least 500 this year against the West to get in. The Mavs know this, and they've been a perennial playoff team for a long time. They just couldn't quite get everything together last season.
That's good. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Well, it was the Dallas Mavericks winning their last game against Oklahoma City.
I'll tell you what, the way they shot the ball that game, Kevin, it looked like a shoot-around out there.
It sure did, and all the more impressive because they did it on the road. You're not supposed to be able to get that hot in an opponent's building.
And the Timberwolves with possession here after the made shot from Black Hole. Good on the shot. Mavericks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start off the game. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
Yeah, this could be a back-and-forth game all the way, guys, the way it's being played. This is fun to watch.
So it's the Timberwolves now, following the score by Dallas. Wide open look. No luck. And the Mavericks going the other way now. This is their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season.
Well, they split the season series.
Oh, let's go to camera. Where's
A year ago, these two teams were very evenly matched.
Here's Black Hole. He has 5. And the layup falls. Black Hole's got 7. Look at Black Hole. Not sure if you guys noticed on the way in, Nike already put him up center stage on a billboard.
Well, the Make It Count ad campaign seems to have him at the center of it. He certainly made it count in the NBA so far.
Yeah, well said.
Yeah, well, he's earned this endorsement, that's for sure. I mean, Nike is getting their money's worth from this guy. He's big time.
Both of them would love to surprise people. Maybe work their way up into contention for one of the lower seeds.
You're right. They'd like to, but neither team has fared well at all in this conference. They've both pretty much been bottom feeders.
Here's Black Hole. 9 points in the game so far. Backs him down. 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Number 4. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the free throw, no good. Timberwolves trail by 7. Picked away. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break.
Oh. There we go.
Here's Black Hole. Banked in off the glass. Black Hole's got 11 points.
Wow, they are just red hot, guys. Not missing a thing.
Sometimes you see a player get on a tear like this, Steve, but never an entire
Also,
team.
to making my character short allows
So
me to
it's
the ball a
Minnesota
little
with
bit
it.
better.
They
Play
trail by 9
much
points.
better.
Number 8. Here's Black Hole. 11 points in the game. Let's look at the energy stats. How the
I didn't
hustle
even know I
game
was throwing it
has
to
been
him.
going
I
for
thought
the
I was throwing that
Mavericks.
to Akagi.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
Yeah, I've noticed also that their quick hands have led to a lot of forced turnovers. They're getting some points in transition as a result.
The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Number 8. Great touch on the 16-footer. He's got 8.
The mid-range jumper becomes a pretty high percentage shot for him when he has that kind of space.
Here's Black Hole. Misses in close.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
Number 4. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
I just slapped that
Look now
ball.
where the Timberwolves ranked in the NBA last year. 5th in steal, 14th in rebounding. As for the assist numbers, not as strong for them. Top 20 in the league. They certainly are capable of much better in that area.
Still, I think the key to their team was the steals that you talked about, because they were a team that put a lot of pressure on the offense. They got out and played the passing lane, tried to force turnovers, and when they did, they usually converted those into points at the other end, and that's one of the reasons they were pretty good.
On deep. Mavericks with the rebound. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Black Hole. He's got 11. Number 10. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
I love the aggressiveness
up,
with their approach, pounding the ball inside, and it's working.
They are owning this game early. They are constantly finding lanes to the basket.
The offensive rebound. Number 13. Misses off the left iron. Here's Dallas. They're on a 19-6 run.
That's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to, I think, tone it down a little bit at the defensive end. But Kevin, he never misses a chance to go up for a dunk. So I'd advise guys to either
to the paint. Number 7. And he
There's no way, bro.
Easy two. Put the assist on that one.
Well, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And I would continue to do it. You know, force the defense to maybe send a double team. Now you've got other options to work with offensively.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks. And the shot is good.
Well, it was a dismal start from the field for them in the first quarter, but they're finally starting to turn it around.
Well, I don't think it could have gotten any worse, partner. I mean, you figure they had all their bad misses out of the way and should be good to go now.
The offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved
Bro, what is that jump shot?
That's old
Why is
school
it changed?
basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layup. Earn it from the line.
And the Timberwolves making a change
What's
here.
up, shooting that shit with one
Timberwolves
hand?
trail
That's
by
funny.
12.
He wasn't doing that before. I did not change that.
Off the screen and blocked. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup. The Mavericks have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 to 10. And keeping us.
Hammer time.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark?
Well, you know what the questions are about now? It's their defense.
Maybe that's my call.
They would love to get more of those, the easiest 2 points possible. And on a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs
shooting
to
that?
the hoop like that.
Number 10. That drops. He's got 9.
Say, like, what
And
the
at the
fuck?
offensive
I did not
end,
think
he's
he was
done
gonna shoot
about
that,
as
bro. I ain't
much
gonna
as they could have hoped for today.
Timberwolves have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Ball's knocked loose, and here we go. Ball going up court.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Timberwolves trailed by 14. Number 7. Good on the triple.
The shots are starting to fall a little bit more than they did in the first quarter.
Yeah, they say it's not how you drive, it's how you arrive in golf. Well, a shaky start can be overcome because now they're starting to heat up.
Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
Here's the screen. From downtown.
Oh my God, I'm running to
Can't get it to go.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
With a pause in the action, let's show you the teams that were best from the line last season. Second, the Mavericks.
I think free throw shooting can be contagious, and it seemed like everybody last season just had the hot hand.
And the Mavericks make
Now, presented by Sprint.
Yeah, we spanking this real bad right now.
It's alive. The Sprint halftime report, presented by
Season ain't
Sprint.
going to it already.
Welcome back to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The statue of its founder, William Penn, our view. Really an incredible game from Black Hole.
Yeah, the magic touch with the ball. He just made great decisions, piling up the assists there in the first half. Really doing a nice job for his teammates.
You know, it isn't a very common occurrence, Steve. Typically, he's more likely to be on the receiving end of the pass, but so far, it's been the other way around here.
And for the Mavericks. Six to shoot. Battles Luch. And lays it in. He's got 6. Here's Black Hole. And for the Timberwolves. Baseline try. The shot, no good. And Minnesota will come the other way. And for Dallas. Number 8. Off target with the open look.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Number 11. His three-pointers off the mark. Timberwolves trailed by 18. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Number 6. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Well, let's take a look at last year's Dallas Mavericks and where they ranked in the NBA. 2nd in free throw percentage, 5th in assists, and they also showed up in the top 5 in fewest turnovers. When you squeeze the orange and take care of the basketball like they do, you put yourself in position to win.
I was just really impressed with the free throw shooting that you mentioned. Top 5 in the league in free throw percentage. Says a lot about their concentration and their focus as a team. And this is a key part of the game for this team. They've got to get to the line and knock them down to have a chance to win.
Black hole. Misses off the right.
How do I get that rebound?
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky
I got
he
a
couldn't
rebound
punish
all
them
game,
for
bro.
it.
I'm fucking doing terrible at rebounds.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Number 8.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense.
Number 11. And the 3 off target. Timberwolves trail by 20. It's stolen.
Looked to me like that pass was going to get through, and then bang, he was going the other way with it.
He's been absolutely in control. No slowing down for Blackhole. He has 20 points and 3 steals. This game is all about him right now.
He is in full domination mode, guys.
Both free throws good from Black Hole. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. To shoot. Number 4. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. Let's see what the Dallas Mavericks
have
coming up. And they're off to
that
Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour.
Boy, that's a game you know the Heat would really like to take.
Here's Black Hole. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Black Hole's got 24.
That finish brings me back to the old days. The silky smooth finger roll.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Number 7. Number 6. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Mavericks leading by 22. Here's Black Hole. 24 points for him. Oh, he misses the dunk. And Black Hole is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Clock at 6. Number 6. Clocked. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And a moment now to check out who Minnesota has coming up. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the... Here's Black Hole. That's going to be over and back.
Oh,
for the line that time. And the Mavericks making a change here. Timberwolves trailed by 18. Down low. Six on the shot clock. Number 6. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
They've been the aggressors, and they've been tougher in the paint all game.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Here's Black Hole. And he takes that one up and powers it through. Boy, look at the big ups, Clark.
Major bounce there. I mean, he can fly, folks. Really fly.
And we're seeing more and more of that, it seems, guys, out of the point guard spot in the NBA these days.
Number 8. Drains the three-pointer. He's got 11.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Mavericks leading by 15. Here's Black Hole. 26 points for him. Jump shot is good that time. Black Hole's got 12 points here in the second half.
The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
And Black Hole's going to pick up a foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And they're going to have to continue that pace, Clark, because they're down, and anytime you're losing, you got to take advantage of every offensive opportunity you have.
The finger roll finish at the bucket. Black Hole's got 30 points.
He is feeling it. A terrific percentage from the field.
There's a minute 47 left in the third. Second chance shot, and the layup is good. 11 points in the game.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Can he keep it going? Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. And the Timberwolves making a change here. .122 left in the third quarter. Timberwolves trail by 15. The Timberwolves working the ball around. Offensive rebound. Number 9.
I didn't block that. That's great.
He got a great read of where that miss was going. That allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Throws it down despite the man right in his face. A chance here for a three-point play.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage anyway. It was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard.
So I got my dog barking in the background.
Number 7. That's good.
Distracted me. Give me a second, guys. Y'all are fine, bro. I don't need to be yelling.
He's got 10.
Well, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
There's 38 seconds left to play here in the third. His finishes
Oh,
can
what
be
the
dazzling,
fuck was
especially
that? Oh my god, what was that? What was that, bro? Hold up. Oh, look at the height on that dunk. What the fuck? That is a screenshot for you, bro. Oh my god. That height, yeah, save for replay. Gotta save that.
Clark at his side.
Well, you look at a guy who doesn't have the height of some other big-time dunkers, and it always looks better, and he certainly makes up for the lack of height with that athleticism.
Yeah, his leaping ability is just off the charts, guys.
Oh.
And the basket good.
Very high quality shots. Can't get enough of those.
Here's Black Hole. 32 points in the game. And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good.
Kevin, right now, they're doing a good job at the line. They're hovering around 83, 84, 85% from the strike. That's good stuff. I mean, that's well done. He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Ball stolen. A pull-up, and that's good off the glass that time. Black Hole's got 36.
Boy, he's so hard to stop, guys, because he poses a ton of matchup problems for the defense.
And here at the end of the 3rd quarter.
Make sure to pick up a copy of 2K Sports Magazine.
Welcome back as we get ready to...
Hey, yeah, we good. We should stroll right into
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. From outside the arc, and that one's good.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
Timberwolves trailed by 16. There's a screen. Number 6. It's rebounded by Black Hole.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area they just can't afford to get lazy with.
You know, I think the effort's been there, Steve, but they're still getting outworked just by a skosh.
And for the Mavericks.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
And for Minnesota. Number 6 gets it to go.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Here's Black Hole. Goes to the reverse layup and pops it in. Black Hole's got 40 points.
Looked like he may have been showboating a little bit at the end of that one.
Shot clock at 6. There's the pick. Inside. Number 6. The shot from the low post is good.
Well, it's been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? After a terrible first half, he's really picking it up.
Number 4. Soft touch off the glass.
You know, when he gets the ball that close to the basket, it's almost an automatic 2 points.
Well, the defense has to battle him down there and keep him out of position in the first place. Do your work early.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Mavericks leading by 16. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Number 7. Rebounded by Black Hole. Black Hole's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
The 3 ball. Shot clock at 5. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Number 7. It's blocked.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
That's good. 42 points for Black Hole.
And he's performing at such a high level. That's why they're in the lead right now.
My strength comes from just playing defense. I just gotta play defense. I gotta stop double teaming and start worrying about steals. Steals will come from me just being smart.
So it's the Timberwolves now. to the inside. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Mavericks leading by 18. Six on the shot clock. Number 14. They get it back. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Looked like some miscommunication there offensively. Those guys were not on the same page.
The Timberwolves shooting from the field. 44%, not bad. They set the pick. Six to shoot. Number 4. Knocks down the step back Jay. Dallas has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. To the middle, number 4. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
An example right there, guys, of how even as their lead grew into a big one, they never started coasting.
That's the truth. I mean, they've been in charge of this game all the way through.
Just 5 to shoot. Number 6.
You're not making that, bro. Broke that right into my body.
That free throw, no good.
He's simply just willing himself to the line here.
And he's good on the second.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Here's Black Hole. The 3, and the shot is good. Black Hole's got 45 points. Timberwolves trail by 20. 1:21 left in the fourth quarter. Number 6 drills the baseline jumper.
Damn, he hit that.
The Mavericks have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Yeah, y'all double team.
And the Mavericks lead by 20.
You're forcing the ball inside, and it's working.
Get more assists.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Tries to save it. Rebounded by Black Hole.
Great job defending the hoop there.
So important to have good presence defensively inside.
Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in. Black Hole's got 47 points.
And the crowd here, of course, not happy about the outcome. But you know what? We saw a team tonight that came in prepared to do battle on the road, and they clearly wanted to win.
You know, they were determined to steal this game, and they showed it, Steve. Played harder and got the job done.
They get the rebound. Number 4. They shoot again. That is good.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. Once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Here's Black Hole. Misses the finger roll. From mid-court. And the miss. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here.
Yeah, I got to get used to my new height. It's just the height in this game is weird, and how jumping and stuff affects.
Tonight, for the first time, you
or how
cracked double
height
digits
affects
in
jumping and
assists.
shit. It's so weird.
Did you see this coming before the game, or did it end up being a bit of a surprise?
I can't say I expected it. It's kind of the nature of the game I play, though, so we can't act as if it's a total shock. I love to pass the ball when it makes sense, and I guess here it made enough sense to get me a bunch of assists. Like they say, the simple explanation is almost always the best one, right?
What is this? Oh, they got me on a new poster. Yeah, okay.
Ready for action are the Bucks. Hello and welcome everyone to another exciting edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. This is Kevin Harlan. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Black Hole?
He's very savvy in traffic. When he gets inside, has a kind of an uncanny way of shielding himself from contact and finding a way to finish at the rim.
And he is also a very savvy on-the-ball defender. He'll turn a crossover into a turnover if you try it against him.
So for the Mavericks, their last game, a win against the Timberwolves. It was just a textbook performance. That game was all there. As they got it going, it was full speed ahead.
They look very stable, pretty much from the get-go, guys. A solid output, solid effort. And, you know, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game, but they were pretty solid there.
I was very impressed with the balance they displayed, guys. Different people carrying the load, scoring, making assists, unselfish play. Everything was working for them to get that victory.
Yeah, nice body control there, narrowly missing the shot. It would have been a three-point play.
Had a free look at it after the foul. Nice play. Well, you know, the Bucks thought they had a plan to make a big push forward by pairing some talent together in the backcourt, but what seems to have happened is they are now mired in mediocrity, which is exactly where you don't want to be.
And so it's Milwaukee now. The Bucks working the ball around. Shot clock at 6. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And not sure what he was thinking there. And back to Minnesota, they were the 8th seed in the East last year, but still finished 6 games under 500. Still a lot of work for them to get above 500 and be in a position where, Steve, they are, you know, competing for home court in the playoffs.
Yeah, a lot of changes for the Bucks in the offseason, but a team that was able to sneak in last year, they're hopeful to make it once again this season, but it feels like they're kind of stuck in the middle right now.
We're not getting out over here.
Dallas has come out of the gates quickly.
Like I said, my strength is
it's a 3-point game. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
Yeah, and you look back to last year, these two teams were very evenly matched. They split the 2 games that they played.
And it's Dallas with another.
Yeah, me hit that.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Larry Drew. And Doris, what'd you find out?
I asked him to sum up their season to this point, and he said there's definitely room for improvement, but there are a lot of positives they can draw from. He'd just like to see a little more consistency on a night-in, night-out basis. Wouldn't we all, Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. That's good.
4 straight makes out of the gate. That's a sweet start.
And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. The Bucks second.
Yeah, so much of their defense revolved around their ability to block shots in the low post. That's why their numbers were so good last season.
Going back for a second, your comment, Steve, in the standoff these teams played to last year, it may have been an indicator of how closely matched the teams in the middle of both conferences were.
Well, we know these 2 teams were certainly closely matched.
Just 4 to shoot. Gets it to go. So the Bucks, their last game, a win against Cleveland.
Yeah, that was a strange game. Very shaky defensive performance by their opponent, but hey, they took advantage of it.
Yeah, I'd go along with that. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard as they should have.
First miss of the game after 4 makes, so it's been a hot start.
Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession.
And a chance here to check out how the Bucks ranked in the NBA last season. 2nd in blocks, 5th in rebounding, and they were in the top 10 in steals as well. I mean, this is a team that really gets after people defensively. Deflections, pressure on the ball, all of that leads to steals.
And I think the thing that jumps out at me is the blocks per game. It just shows how well coached they were defensively. Great rotations. They closed out, and they forced their opponents into tough situations at the hoop. That's how they were able to block so many shots.
stripped it away.
Damn, I would have got a block.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Black Hole's got 10 points in the game.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out in the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
Number 10. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So we're head to the free throw line.
Dallas usually does well against the Eastern Conference, and even in a year when they were struggling, that still was the case. The Mavs posted a 500 or better record against every division in the Eastern Conference.
Black Hole, and that one comes up a bit short. Bucks trail by 8. Number 6. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
But great hustle defensively through 2 quarters of play, contesting everything, starting to rack up those block shots, guys.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Well, you can count on him, can't you? He seems to knock down free throws consistently all game long.
Takes the 3. Good. 8 points for him. Dallas did finish 41 up and 41 down in the year, with 17 of those wins coming, Steve, against the East. Not a bad mark for him.
And you'll remember last season, it was in March when the Mavs started gaining a lot of ground and kind of put themselves into playoff contention. And a lot of those wins that month came against Eastern Conference teams.
The defense looking a little bit dazed now. A ferocious throw down there.
Not bad for a player of his size.
Not bad at all. How about that spring coming out of those legs?
And so it's Milwaukee with it. Trailing by 5. And the basket good.
Boy, he crashed the boards with purpose right there. Well-deserved second chance points for him.
Here's Black Hole. He's got 12. The 3. Shot is no good.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly. That rebound and the foul kind of typify what he's all about. Just gritty, determined play.
And that one's good.
It's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. I guess the good news is they've taken away the outside shot.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they're going to allow inside looks as easy as that.
And so it's Milwaukee with it, following the score by Dallas. Number 5. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
He's a screen setter, Kevin. It's something that's very underrated, but
here's Black Hole. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Let's see what the Dallas Mavericks have coming up. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Yeah, a lot of good matchups around the league. The one that I have my eye on is definitely the Miami Heat matchup.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Fires from 14 and misses it off the right side of the rim.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
The tray. Dallas no good that time either. Milwaukee's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Number 4 gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. He's got 10.
You know, there's no fear out of him, guys. I mean, going straight to the hoop against a much bigger defender, he's got a lot of heart.
Number 8. Off target at the rim.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
That is good. 14 points for Black Hole.
He really made that mismatch pay off. A defender giving up that much size isn't going to be able to put up much resistance near the basket.
Milwaukee with the ball. Just 5 to shoot. And it's rejected. To the inside. And
I bricked it. Oh my God.
From 6 away. Blocked. Here we go. 1-on-1. There's the lob to the hoop. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
The Bucks actually made it back into the playoffs last season, but it wasn't because they were dominant at home. Only 21-20 at the Bradley Center. And those 21 wins were the fewest of any team that played in the playoffs.
Well, Clark, as you said, the Bucks didn't offer a lot as far as protecting their home court. In the end, it could come back to bite them as they lost 2 in a row on their home floor and got swept out of the playoffs, Steve, by Miami.
Well, that was a pretty tough matchup for anybody, but for Milwaukee, a team that was below 500, that was near impossible. But look, it was a struggle for the Bucks. We expected that, but getting to the playoffs was an accomplishment. We'll see if they can build on that this year.
Here's Black Hole following the bucket by the Bucks. Number 10, and easy 2 points on the layup. 8 points for him.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that
Wow.
has served
How did I
well
not block
in this
him?
opening half. So I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the
pass,
defense.
Here's Black Hole. He's got 14. Chance there to take the lead. Missing.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. And the Bucks making a change here.
Of course, the one time I ripped it, it just go right out of bounds.
Bucks passing it around. Rocket 6. Number 4. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Bucks?
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And the fact that they're playing well, close to the hoop, finding points in the paint, I mean, they've got it all going tonight.
Here's Black Hole. Dallas needs to get off a shot, so they take the lead. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Number 30. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
The shot's good from Black Hole.
You got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
And Black Hole is going to pick up the foul.
Bullshit
It'll be the
foul,
second
man.
foul of the game.
He's jammed himself up a little bit.
Now, presented by Sprint.
And
The Sprint
I'm not jamming
halftime
myself
report,
up, bro.
presented by
That is
Sprint.
bullshit.
And we welcome you back to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the city of brotherly love.
Some outstanding numbers in this one for Black Hole. He's got 17 points, and he has sent a bunch of shots in reverse.
well, and because of that, there's now a serious intimidation factor working in their favor.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. Setting the floor for the Bucks.
And he's made the most of his chances, hasn't he? He really needs to continue to work for those good looks.
Number 6. Off target from outside. Mavericks leading by 5. Now the pass to Black Hole. Number 11. No good on the triple. Milwaukee's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Number 10. And there's the rejection. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Mavericks shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Pass the Black Hole.
Ah, missed it.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Number 8. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
Plenty of space. Gets it to go. 7 points in the game. Bucks trail by 6. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Number 6. And an air ball on that one. Way off. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. With this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. 5th, the Mavericks.
Yeah, wonderful passing team. It was the kind of basketball that fans love to watch. Very unselfish.
Both free throws good from Black Hole.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Hit his foot. And they're saying he kicked the ball.
That nigga threw it at our feet, bro. That's talking about kickball.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Six to shoot. Number 8. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 6.
And they get one to go now after missing their first 3 shots. Maybe this will kick them into gear.
Here's Black Hole. 21 points in the game. This one for 3. Dallas, no good that time either.
When I get
by 5.
when I get that down back, that show's gonna be lethal.
Bucks passing it around. There's a screen. Number 10. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
There's 6 points on a consecutive 3 ball. We're finding holes in this defense.
It should be easy to correct, though, if you start making the right rotations defensively.
Well, let's take a look at last year's Dallas Mavericks and where they ranked in the NBA. 2nd in free throw percentage, 5th in assists, and they also showed up in the top 5 in fewest turnovers. When you squeeze the orange and take care of the basketball like they do, you put yourself in position to win.
I was just really impressed with the free throw shooting that you mentioned. Top 5 in the league in free throw percentage. Says a lot about their concentration and their focus as a team.
Completely bricked that.
Part of the game for this team.
Yeah, these animations, I might have to go back
to them down to have a chance to win.
New animations out.
Expanding his range. The shot, no good. And it's Dallas the other way. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Again, the miss by the from about 19 feet. And it's good. He's got 10.
Yeah, he's got one of those shooting strokes that never changes, guys. I mean, even if a defender's all over him, just never seems to flinch. A great quality to have as a shooter.
And another skill that sets him apart, his success rate on catch and shoot jumper. It's not every player that has such a great feel for that particular shot.
Man, he shows us he knows how to finish with a flourish.
Knocked away. Number 4. Shot is blocked. Here's Black Hole. 25 points in the game. Fires it up and blocked. Number 6. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those breaks. He always finishes strong.
Pass to Black Hole. There's the 3. No good. And Milwaukee will come the other way.
Very little success for him behind the arc today. Just 1 3-pointer in the first half and still none in the second.
Number 10. Here's Black Hole. Releases. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Black Hole's got 10 points in the quarter. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And I'll tell you the other thing that's been a factor is the transition game. They're scoring a lot of points on the fast break.
Mavericks making a switch here. Dallas on defense. They lead by 4. Number 3. And the 3 off target. Dallas has gotten off to a very slow start from 3-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Puts up the baby hook, and it's blocked. Here's Black Hole. He's got 27.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
Just going to start taking it up to the rim. Fuck shooting.
Six on the shot clock. Number 30. Hits it from 3-point range. 8 points for him.
This is incredible. It's been a 3-point barrage since halftime.
Yeah, whether by design or by accident, it has been impressive. You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
And here's the fast break. Here's Black Hole. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Six to shoot. Number 3. From outside, off the mark. Mavericks leading by 7. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Chance now to check out the schedule for Milwaukee. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Rick Carlisle said to his team. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here.
Well, that's simply a great move there, Kevin. He dusted off the defense and got to the cup for the easy basket. They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer their perfection continues.
Off the run. Good. Nothing but net.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that.
Here's Black Hole. And the layup's good off the glass. Black Hole's got 17 points here in the second half.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Number 4. Number 10. The 3-pointers off the mark.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game. Little touch of class there, guys. The end of that play with the finger roll.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Down low, number 4. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
Boy, that was impressive, Mark. He did not hesitate to take the ball right up against the bigger defender.
Boy, I like that aggressive mindset there, Steve. That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
There's the pick. It's off his leg. And the ref's whistling a kick ball.
Ah, man, I want a goddamn steal.
Mavericks on D. Number 6.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
Can't nail the jumper. The pass to Black Hole. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Milwaukee with the rebound. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip.
Boy, that's a game you know the Heat would really like to take.
And Black Hole's going to pick up a foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
It's so annoying, bro. I got pit pocket and I'm still not able to.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Poked away. Pocket 6.
Never I do shit like that happens.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. That free throw, no good.
Well, it seems like they're having a lot of trouble at the line today, and it's just been that kind of a day.
And he's good on the second. Mavericks leading by 8. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Number 11. And it's off from 3-point range. Bucks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. No good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Here's Black Hole. And he converts the layup. Black Hole's got 9 points in the quarter.
You know, they've been so effective when they've been able to get the ball inside.
Some real shortcomings from this defense. I mean, they've given up 5 straight looks in the paint.
Poked loose.
Look at that.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's good. Dallas calls timeout. Mavericks leading by 8.
He's been the guy on the boards today, no question.
I gotta get rid of these.
Steve, you're all over it. I mean, his numbers
They were gonna
back
go
it up.
back
He's
to
been working extremely hard out there.
the normal.
Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession. The Bucks making a change here.
Roster global.
The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Shot clock at 6. A 3-ball. Milwaukee with the rebound.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But yeah, I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
And the Bucks making a change here. Number 6. Offensive rebound. Number 5. And the Bucks miss again. Mavericks leading by 8. The shot's good from Black Hole. Black Hole's got 40 points.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Number 10. The step back jumper is good. The Mavericks have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Number 4. Cannot hit. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Shot's good.
They are owning the lane right now. Every one of their last 10 points has come either at or near the rim.
Great looks in tight because they're finding lanes to the hoop whenever they want them.
Chipped away.
Fucking get the ball and they just block me off.
6 to shoot. And he slams it one-handed. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, Mark?
Well, you know what the questions are about now? It's their defense, that's for sure.
Tries from 10. The Mavericks pull it in.
And the rebounding numbers don't actually tell the whole story. I mean, they're barely ahead in that category, but when they've needed them, they've gotten them. They've really battled hard.
It's their work on the glass, Steve, that's prevented any kind of momentum swing.
And Black Hole's going to pick up the foul. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
Well, their worst fear came.
Still was player of the game though. But yeah, I think I'm gonna change my dunking animations. So we do got some good dunking animations, but the ones that I got right now are just, I don't know.
44 points, quite a game. It seemed like you were scoring at will. How did it feel to see so many things going right out there? Not just for you, but for the team as a whole.
Whew. Anytime we can get the win, man, it's a good thing. Me being able to step up my offensive game is just the icing on the cake. I loved seeing the team play together as a unit the way we did. And tonight, it happened to be my turn to shoulder some of the load offensively. Next time, one of the other guys will step up. That's the great thing about these guys, man. Any one of us is capable of stepping to the forefront when we're needed. Great win tonight, baby. Oh yeah, great win.
But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and change. Go ahead and save the game, but I'm gonna go ahead and change my height again back to being 8'2", I think, and just going back to the generic, not generic, but back to the original dribble mod that I had. I could test out another one too, which I might do here, but I'm not really too sure. There's a lot of different things going on. But yeah, let me I could just leave the game up, but I'm gonna end the stream here. But if you like the stream,